Hey y'all, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another video for you all. This is just taking a look into this upcoming week, what's going to be happening or going on, or what you need to know about this upcoming week. So Monday through Sunday. Today is Sunday. So yeah, we're just gonna, hopefully this is gonna be quick, but y'all know I talk a lot, so it's never really quick. Just a reminder, disclaimer, this is a general reading over the collective. It's not an individual reading. Okay, it is not a personal private reading, so there may be some things that resonate and some things that don't resonate. Use your own intuition and discernment to see what resonates with you and what does not resonate with you. Okay, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, I do have several other readings on my channel, most of which are timeless, so whenever you happen to see them, it's most likely when it's going to apply to you. So let's see what's going to be happening this upcoming week for the collective. Please give me a message. What's happening this upcoming week? What do we need to know, focus on, things of that nature? We are starting off with the Ten of Pentacles. First of all, who doesn't want to start off a reading with the Ten of Pentacles? Okay, this is one of the ultimate money cards. I mean, I look at the Emperor as a really good money card also, but the Ten of Pentacles is like one of the ultimate money cards in tarot that you want to get. Okay, it represents longevity. It represents long-term money. Okay, this is not some small amount of money that's going to be squandered and gone away quickly. Okay, this is generational wealth. This is some sort of money coming in that's going to help you to get your life back into balance. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that is because we have the Two of Pentacles right after that. Okay, the Two of Pentacles can be about balance, it can be about priorities. Okay, we also have the Ace of Cups. We're starting off this reading with some wonderful cards. Love to see it. Okay, because this week right here has been a struggle for me. Okay, it's been a lot going on this week, so I'm happy to see that at least for the collective we got some good things coming up this upcoming week, which starts tomorrow. So we have the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. With this particular Ace of Cups card, you see how the eye has like rays, like from like almost like sun rays coming from this eye, shining on this cup. So this is some sort of reward from your higher power, your spirit guides, divine, the Most High, God, however you refer to your higher power, the universe. Okay, we know everybody says different things. This is some sort of reward from a higher power, a divine source, for the hard work that you've been putting in, the faithfulness that you've been displaying, the generosity that you display to other people. Okay, they want you to know with this eye, they see you, they see what you've been doing, they see that you've had a lot to juggle, you have a lot of priorities and responsibilities to deal with. Okay, for those of us that are parents, school is starting soon and we have to worry about getting the kids ready for school. Do they have all their immunizations, their school supplies, their school clothes? My son is going to a new school. He's going to 7th grade. So it's like always, you know, that nervousness. How's he going to fit in with this new school? You know, I don't know what the drive line is like there. So yeah, we have a lot on our plates. Then we have work, or however it is that we make money. Or if you're looking for a job, you're looking for jobs. You have the household responsibility. God sees everything that you've been having to deal with and everything that you've been having to juggle. So there is some sort of resource that's coming in for those of you that this is for. Remember, use your discernment. There's some sort of resource that's coming in that's going to help balance your life out greatly. Okay, now what we have to do is be open Be open to that resource not being exactly coming in the way we think it's going to come in, or being exactly what we think it's going to be. For some of us, this could be money, like literal money. For some of us, this could be a huge opportunity that allows us to save a large amount of money. You know, maybe a certain bill is going to go away or something. I remember, you know, back in 2020, 2021, they had took away that parents had to pay for school lunch. So that was like a bill that was taken away that I didn't have to worry about for a few years. Now, of course, we got to pay for school lunch again. But, you know, it could be something like that where there's some sort of bill that's taken away that you don't have to pay, some reoccurring bill that you don't have to pay anymore. Okay, some resource may come in to lift something off of your shoulders. But we got the 10 of Cups. Okay, we have not only the 10 of Pentacles, but the 10 of Cups, which is the other sought after card in the tarot. The 10 of Cups represents the ultimate happiness. It represents happy families, okay? We're talking about 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. We're talking about something big is happening that's going to impact your family here, okay? I don't know if it's going to be your extended family or if it's just going to be you and your children, or you and your spouse and your children, okay? Everybody's definition of family is different. Something is happening this upcoming week that's going to impact your family in a big, major way. It's going to help to balance out a lot of things, okay? Emotions are going to be balanced out. Some of y'all are going to be resolving some conflicts within your family, okay? Being back cool with some of your family members if y'all have gotten into it. We got the Queen of Pentacles, yet another money card, okay? This could have to do with an inheritance for some of y'all, a literal inheritance. For some of y'all, this is more of a spiritual inheritance. Remember, I said divine sources, okay? Some of y'all have been doing a lot of ancestor healing work. And you may not be the type that has an ancestor altar that you go to every day, but just by you working on healing yourself and trying to heal people within your family, trying to break generational curses, trying to build for your family, okay, that is doing ancestor work as well. It doesn't have to just be going to an altar. Going to an altar is great. Giving them their offerings and their food and all that and the ancestor money, that's cool. But the real work is when you are breaking generational curses. So for those of you who have stuck your necks out, you've gotten into arguments with family members, you've been treated like the black sheep, you've been told you're evil for working with your ancestors, okay? Talking about we don't do necromancy and all that. You've had people make fun of you, talk bad about you. You've left behind your career, your job, your marriage, friends, okay? You've been feeling like you're left out in the cold. I just saw this rainbow. I never noticed this rainbow in this card. Anytime I see a rainbow, that represents the promise. And I told y'all, this is God's eye right here. God is coming through on the promise for y'all. Something is going to happen this week, okay, that it's going to be God and divine sources and your ancestors showing you that they have not forgotten about you. You're not living in vain. The things you're doing for your family, we got a rainbow in this card too. It's not in vain. They see what you've been doing. You are going to be rewarded for it. We have a peacock in this card. This represents prosperity, okay? This represents pride. Some of y'all have let down your pride. Remember, I talk to y'all about pride and dignity all the time. Dignity, in my opinion, is better than pride. Some of y'all have let down your pride in order to get the healing work done, because it was more important to get the healing work done than to be right or to argue with people. You've had to give up certain worldly possessions and live a more humble life. You've had to allow other people to help you, because not only is that helpful for you, but that's helping them create good karma and bring blessings to themselves as well. You've allowed yourself to be used as a catalyst for so many great things that affect not only you, but they affect other people as well. And you are being noticed for that. So something is going to happen this week that's going to go in your favor for sure. You might have been feeling like, you know what is the point of all this? What is the point? I talk to a lot of y'all in the comments and stuff. Because one thing that I make sure I do, I make sure I'm vulnerable with y'all. And I make sure I let y'all know. Even I feel like this sometimes. Y'all can always talk to me about how you're feeling. And we can walk through those feelings. Because we are human. And some of us have spoken in the comments about why does it seem like the people that are trying to do right, the people that are trying to make the biggest difference in the world, we not doing stuff that's just going to impact us. I told y'all in this reading, your family's going to be impacted specifically, but you've been doing a lot of work that impacts the world in a major, great way. Why does it seem like the people that do that are the ones that get stepped on all the time? The ones that get left behind all the time. The ones that people are always trying to attack all the time. We've talked about that. And some of us are getting tired. Okay? That is okay. When I tell y'all, I go through a range of emotions all the time. 1 minute I'm happy, then I'm upset, I'm sad, I'm angry. Why this, why that? But then I'm like, but I understand why I signed up for this. This is what I have to go through. I'm willing to sacrifice anything but my child to get where I need to go. And then I'll be back happy again. Okay? That's just how it goes. We may have our emotions up and down. And some of you have been feeling like, am I living in vain? What is the point in trying to walk on my spiritual path if it's just going to bring a bunch of chaos, storms, people coming after me all the time? It's putting a target on my back. Some of y'all have been feeling like this, and God has been watching you. God has been acknowledging the things that you're doing. Your spirit guides have been acknowledging that. They're proud of you. Your ancestors are proud of you. Things don't always work out the way that we think it should work out, and sometimes it seems like I could have got the same end result without having to go through so much trauma. It's like, God, ancestors, spirit guides, y'all could have told me, not to do this or not to do that, and I would have listened to y'all. Y'all didn't have to destroy my whole world for me to get this particular lesson. Sometimes it may seem harsh. The lessons may seem harsh. The route that's being taken to get you exactly what you want may seem harsh, to where you may feel like, was it worth it? Yes, eventually I got to the level of enlightenment that I wanted to get to. I got the money I wanted to get. I got the status I wanted to get. But some of us, if we could think about, if we had the chance to redo it, we may have made different decisions. You know what? I'm just going to continue to live my life the mundane, everyday way. I ain't finna ruffle too many feathers. No, I'm not necessarily happy in my life, but I don't want to go through the chaos that I had to go through. So some of y'all would not choose this path again if you knew how hard it was going to be. But God sees you. The divine sees you. Your angels see you. Your ancestors see you. They see you. And they are rewarding you this week. 7 of Cups. You all are going to have some major blessings coming in. More than one. For a lot of people, it's going to be more than one thing. We have the Judgment card. Because you have been walking in your purpose. It's time for you to get the karma that you deserve. That good karma that you deserve with this King of Wands. It's time for some new opportunities to come in for you. They're sounding that horn for you this week. They're sounding that horn for you this week. That it's time to release blessing upon blessing upon blessing upon blessing. They know you've been through the fire. With this King of Wands, you had to be the person to pull the trigger in your family and be the one to step out on faith and be uncomfortable. They see you. Okay, with this Hangman, some of y'all may have been dealing with stagnation. Okay, the Two of Wands, you may have been unsure of what your future was looking like. We got the Strength card. Don't worry, be confident. Some of y'all could be Leos. Don't worry, be confident. Everything is going to work out. And sometimes you have to walk away from everything. Sometimes you have to make huge sacrifices. But we have to keep in mind that anything that is taken away or anything that we sacrifice can be replaced. It can be restored, or we can receive even more, or we can receive something even better. We have to keep our eye on the prize and be willing to walk away from any and everything except, I say, except my child. I ain't walking away from my kids. But some of y'all may have even had to let go of your kids, and it's not like you let go, but maybe you're going through, a lot of y'all, I keep getting this custody battle stuff. Maybe you've been going through custody battles and you had to, you know, in order to be strategic, you had to let the other parent have them for a while until you got your money up, so you were able to fight them in court until you got your living situation together, so you can prove that you have a stable home for your kids to come into. You may have had to leave a marriage or something and start all the way over, and because you had to start over, the other parent got favor in the court because they look more stable. So maybe you had to sacrifice your kids, stop fighting for a little bit, and fight to get your finances up, your car, your house, your job, to prove that you're stable, and now you're ready to go get your kids back again. A lot of us are having to make sacrifices. A lot of us are having to be brave, and a lot of us are having to stand up tall, stand up dignified, even though we may have lost it all, but never feeling ashamed. If you are on your path and you're doing what you're supposed to do, I don't want you to ever feel ashamed because you lost some worldly possessions. Okay? Remember, I used to work in insurance, and I will tell you, there's a lot of people that have the nicest cars, the biggest houses, $1 million houses. They're cash poor. They don't have money. If something happened to them next week, they would lose that house and that car. When they had an insurance claim and they realized they had to pay a deductible, they didn't have money to pay their deductible, but they got $1 million house and they got the nicest car out there. They got all the jewelry in the world, but they can't pay their deductible. Don't ever feel ashamed because you don't have as many worldly possessions as somebody else, because understand, those can be taken away from anybody at any time. Okay, what do we have for the collective? I feel like I'm yelling at y'all. If I'm yelling, my bad. I mean, I did have a little bit of a drink today because your girl was in her head with this 8 of Swords. Okay, you're being called. Okay, I don't say this lightly. You are being called to watch the way that you're thinking. Okay. And like I said, it's normal for you to have feelings of anxiety, stress. Did I make the right decision? I wouldn't do this again. If I had a choice to do it again, I would just stay with the devil I know instead of going through the fire. I get that, but just don't stay in that mindset. Okay. You gotta, if those thoughts come into your mind, you have to find a way to work through them, but you don't want to dwell on it too long, okay? We have the Hierophant card. I told y'all, God sees y'all. Some of y'all are feeling like I should have stuck with the system. The system that wasn't working for me was working better than me taking this leap of faith and having to go through hell. Some of y'all are feeling that way, but God sees you, okay? The number 5 is on this card. God sees you, and this is the Hierophant card. That's why I'm saying that. Some changes are going to be made, okay? Some changes are going to be put into motion this week for sure. Ace of Wands, y'all are getting new opportunities for something. Something exciting with this Ace of Wands, this 10 of Cups, and this 10 of Pentacles. Something exciting is going to be happening for y'all this week, okay? We have the Death card. Some of y'all could be Scorpios. 6 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. There's a cycle ending here. There is a cycle ending. And a new cycle of prosperity is beginning for you all. This is about for a lot of y'all, this is about money. This is about money. This is about resources. This is about worldly possessions. But for some of y'all, this is love. And for some of y'all, this is love and money and your family getting back together and being cool again. Some of y'all are going to have multiple things happening. Okay, getting back to being able to enjoy life with this Six of Cups. I never noticed this random cat here. And it's just like a cat's head. Like you can tell somebody just put a head right here. It's not even a body. What the heck? I never noticed this cat here before. I'm telling you, stuff just gonna resources, stuff just gonna start popping up, and you like, wow, I didn't even know that was an option that I could take or could use. Y'all are gonna be getting some maybe some information about some new resources that you weren't even aware of. This is really nice. Really good stuff here coming up. I don't even want to get more cards. Because I don't want to mess it up. I don't want no foolishness. This is like one of the rare readings where we haven't had no foolishness. You see, as soon as I say that, the Seven of Wands is at the bottom. Somebody trying to come in and be sneaky. And you having to defend yourself. This is one of the rare readings where we haven't really had a whole lot of foolishness coming up. So I don't even know if I want to keep going. Okay. I think I'm just going to end it here. And maybe I'll do another reading. Because I still got a lot of energy. So I'm going to end this one here. And we got the Hierophant back at the end of the card. Okay, like I said, God is definitely going to be blessing those that are meant to see this. Y'all are going to be blessed this upcoming week. So I'm just going to leave this here. Ace of Wands back on the bottom. Six of Swords. Yeah, moving towards more opportunities. We got the Six of Pentacles, even receiving help from people. Y'all might be receiving, randomly getting like messages you qualify for a grant. Okay, stuff like that. Somebody's gonna be coming in to help some of y'all out for sure, or coming in to try to work with you. But I'm gonna leave it there because I want to leave it on a good note. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Toodles.